The galaxy is a vast expanse teeming with life, where countless civilizations thrive among the stars. Advanced interstellar travel has entwined these diverse cultures in a complex web of alliances and rivalries. Humanity, a relatively new entrance to the galaxy scene, quickly gained a reputation thanks to its strong military capabilities. The Earth has reduced piano technology and managed trained staff and is considered a symbol of endurance. Their tactics and pure fire extinguishing have strengthened the condition of people. In the remote areas of the Milky Way, Yans is famous for its cultural results and technological innovations. The Aryans had long practiced militarism and paid attention to science, art, and diplomacy. Their city floats peacefully above their lush homes, a testament to their harmonious lifestyle. But a terrible threat looms over the Yen people, a mysterious and powerful enemy known only as the Reaver, who launches a vicious attack on their territory. Armed with devastating weapons and brutal tactics, these attackers easily overpower the Oi's defenses, and the Ois, unprepared for such a brutal onslaught, hang themselves. Desperation drives Yance to ask for help from the galaxy community. They issued a risk signal, a demand for assistance in echoing the stars. Information that has come to the Earth painting, which is a serious image of destruction and prayer. Without help, their civilization will be subject to complete harm. In response to Alan's desperate pleas, a committee of Earth's top military and scientific minds convened, led by our naval commander, Admiral Langford, Chief Scientist Dr. Elena Torres, and Navy Captain Marcus Steele. They face a difficult decision: how to respond to Alan's plea for help. Without overextending Earth's own defense forces, after intense deliberation, they come to a controversial decision. Instead of deploying one of their flagship fleets, they choose to send what is officially considered the weakest fleet. The fleet consisted of aging ships and crews consisting mostly of experienced personnel or personnel deemed unfit for frontline duties. The reasons for this were varied: political manipulation to avoid provoking other galactic powers to try the experimental technology, and a strategic bet on underestimating what Admiral Langford saw as a calculated risk. Dr. Torres saw this as an opportunity to showcase his unconventional innovations. The fleet was hastily cobbled together by aging ships and unconventional minds, each chosen for their unique but unrecognized talents. The fleet's departure from Earth was uneventful, leaving the crew with a mixture of hope and suspicion. As the spaceship breaks through Earth's atmosphere and accelerates into space, a palpable sense of uncertainty is tempered by a determination to prove its worth. When they arrive in ion space, the reality of their mission is set. The first reaction was not to meet the Asiatics, who were expecting a powerful armada, but to meet a rough group of ships. Their disappointment was palpable, and murmurs of confusion spread among them. How could this be Earth's answer to their desperate appeal? But amidst the doubt, there is a glimmer of hope. Despite Jan's initial misgivings, they acknowledged humanity's efforts, believing that these unlikely saviors could still give the human fleet a chance at survival. This is the beginning of a journey where they must overcome expectations and discover the true power that lies within their ranks. Despite being outdated, the fleet has advanced experimental technology. Each ship is equipped with state-of-the-art stealth equipment that allows them to evade enemies, and sensors, stealth, and adaptive artificial intelligence systems enhance the fleet's ability to react, learn, and adapt tactics on the fly. Although unconventional, these weapons are highly effective and include electromagnetic pulses, cannons, night-based repair systems, and plasma torpedoes designed to disrupt enemy formations. These innovations come from Earth's unrecognized geniuses, brilliant minds who operate outside the mainstream military-industrial complex. They have devised a suite of innovative tactics focusing on guerrilla warfare, psychological operations, and sabata. The fleet was trained in these methods, which emphasized maneuverability, unpredictability, and hitting the enemy where it hurt most. Instead of traditional head-on confrontation, they rely on ambushes, stuns, and coordinated attacks to outwit their enemies. The fleet's first encounter with the Reavers was tense. The enemy's overwhelming power and relentless attacks put the human fleet at a disadvantage. The initial little conflict was brutal. However, a moment of creativity began to emerge. During one engagement, a small team used cloaking devices to sneak behind enemy lines and deploy railguns to destroy the main attackers. Adaptive AI predicts enemy movements with stunning accuracy, allowing fleets to avoid traps and counterattack effectively. For strategic use, traditional weapons, such as plasma torpedoes, prove that they are devastating. These unexpected successes began to change the trend, albeit slowly. Accustomed to outmaneuvering their opponents with brute force, the raiders find themselves trapped by humane, unorthodox tactics, and each victory, no matter how small, boosts fleet morale and sows seeds of doubt in the enemy ranks as the battle rages on. Interactions between the human crew, Alliance civilians, and leaders initially fueled Alliance skepticism, but as they witnessed the fleet's effectiveness in action, their perceptions began to change, and humanity's ingenuity and determination became apparent, and the breakthrough overcame the initial barrier of disbelief. Working together to repair the damaged ship, strategize future operations, and exchange knowledge, forming a bond of mutual respect as Iron scientists marvel at human technology and Iron leaders marvel at what Captain Steele and his officers have accomplished. The once doubtful Yaya now saw potential in their unlikely savior. This growing confidence was cemented during the successful use of cloaking devices and guerrilla tactics by the Terran fleet in the critical defense of the city of Aniana. Repels, a massive Ravager assault, saw civilians witness firsthand the bravery and resourcefulness of humans, turning initial skepticism into admiration and gratitude with newfound trust in a series of minor victories under their belt. Humans and Lions join forces to plan a decisive counterattack. Strategic planning sessions are held where ideas flow freely between human and AI minds. The collaboration is intense and fruitful, blending human innovation with Aryan knowledge of the enemy. The plan that emerges is daring and complex. This includes coordinated attacks on the Ravager command ship, combining penetration and psychological operations, causing confusion and proper comprehensive attacks. The goal is to cut off the enemy leaders and make their troops confused. Every detail is carefully planned, and contingency plans are developed for every situation. The unique capabilities of the human fleet, including stealth, adaptability, artificial intelligence, and unconventional weapons, will be unleashed to their full potential in preparation for this critical operation. The friendship and common purpose between humans and their allies are evident, setting the stage for this critical operation. The foundation is laid for the ultimate test of the fleet. The counterattack plan begins with precision and coordination as the human fleet imperceptibly approaches. With the Reaver command ship undetected and Captain Thiel sounding calm and determined, his voice steady despite the effort, the fleet split into small groups, each with a specific objective. Some are to disrupt communications, some are to disable critical systems, and some are to infiltrate the command ship itself. As the operation unfolds, tensions rise, and the initial stages proceed smoothly. Cloaking ships, silently slipping past the enemy, defenders implanting electromagnetic pulses, and deploying night swarms to disrupt critical infrastructure in the command ship. An elite team of agents uses adaptive artificial intelligence to navigate security systems while quietly stealthily making progress on the fly when suddenly alarms, EMP charges, explosions, and chaos erupt throughout the enemy fleet as the predators struggle to respond, but their communications are spot on. Chaos. Key systems were flickering and unable to create opportunities for the next stage. The human ships stripped off their cloaks and launched an all-out assault on the now defenseless Predator ships with precision, the tension reaching a fever pitch as the fleet executed each maneuver to perfection. The stakes have never been higher for the human fleet, and unconventional tactics are at the forefront of sabotage. The mission is for stealthy agents to infiltrate enemies and ships, plant explosives, and hack into systems to wreak havoc. Disinformation campaigns cause confusion within the Predator ranks, forcing them to second-guess their strategies and allies. The hit-and-run strategy proves that it is particularly effective. Small, agile vessels hit violently, which quickly caused the maximum damage and then disappeared under the stealth unit. Each clash is a testament to the courage and skill of the team. Lieutenant Harper leads a daring raid on a vital rider supply depot, managing logistics for her team with minimal casualties. There are many moments of heroism, Ian Ramirez sacrificing himself to ensure the success of a critical sabotage mission. His courage ensures the destruction of the enemy. The battleship's chief engineer, Novak, the confrontation, everything, fixing the odds, a malfunctioning cloaking device during the battle, saving his ship from destruction. These acts of sacrifice and heroism inspire the fleet and strengthen their resolve to complete their mission as the Reavers are thwarted by unexpected human tactics, and their initial reaction is confusion. Their rigid command structure was ill-equipped to deal with such unorthodox tactics, as their attempts to calibrate their efforts only intensified the psychological impact. A misinformation campaign made them doubt each other, leading to divisions within the team. The psychological impact is obvious. The once confident and unyielding Rider commander began to show signs of desperation. Reports of human ships appearing and disappearing will have shaken their morale. Their attempts to regroup and launch a counterattack were thwarted by continued disruption. Their cohesion is shattered by relentless, unpredictable attacks that make it clear that they face an enemy that fights not with brute force, but with cunning and creativity. The stage is set for the final battle. The combined forces of humans and Ian's converge on the Predator command ship. Due to technical failure, poor management, and confusion, the Marauders put up a fierce but disorganized resistance. Captain Iron leads the charge, working with Arian's allies to drive key advantage turning points as adaptive AI anticipates enemies and maneuvers, allowing fleets to anticipate and counterattack them. Inspired by humanity's bravery, the Alliance unleashed its advanced technology in support of a last-ditch effort to capture the fleet targeting the Reaver Command Center. As the destroyer command ship erupted in spectacular explosions, a barrage of plasma torpedoes breached its defenses and secured the victory. Signaling the collapse of their fleet, the humans and 8 INS stand victorious with their combined ingenuity and courage. Having triumphed over overwhelming odds, the battle marks not just a military victory but a testament to the power of unity and innovation. The battle was over, and the human and Asian armies were exhausted in their wake, but the victors were met with a deep bond, laughter, and cheers that echoed over the once besieged ships and allies celebrating their hard-won victory. Victory. Yian's homeworld that had survived the destruction was filled with joyous celebrations. The sky fills with a vibrant light, a testament to the newfound hope and unity of the human crew, who once doubted their mission and now revel in their victory. The atmosphere was warm and full of friendship and mutual respect. Captain Steele, Admiral Elford, and Dr. Torres exchanged proud, satisfied smiles, knowing that their venture had paid off, and the bonds added to the battle crucible served as a link between humans and Arans for a lasting alliance. As the festivities continue, the full extent of the fleet's capabilities and tactics are revealed. Curious and grateful allies are given a human ship and marvel at the cloaking devices that make the fleet invisible, the adaptive artificial intelligence that predicts enemy movements, and the unconventional weapons that turn the tide of battle. Plasma torpedoes, railguns, and night repair systems are all explained in detail. The wider galactic community observed the battle from afar, and the reactions were a mixture of surprise and admiration. Reports poured in from all sectors, highlighting the innovative approach and unexpected strength displayed by the so-called weakest fleet. This revelation changed the perception of human military strategy and demonstrated a level of mobility and adaptability that few had anticipated. The Teon leaders expressed deep gratitude and acknowledged that, without humanity's unorthodox practices, their civilization might have disappeared. They were particularly impressed by the psychological warfare and guerrilla tactics used to confuse the raiders. Recognize that true power is often derived from pure physical strength. Subsequently, official recognition is awarded to members of the fleet, including medals and awards, which were awarded to those who showed unique courage and skills. Ensign Ramirez was honored with the highest honors for his sacrifice, and his story became a symbol of supreme heroism. Lieutenant Harper was promoted for his daring attack on the Marauder supply unit. Now considered a mere guardian of the fleet, the legendary Iron Captain is now hailed as a tactical genius. General Langford and Dr. Torres were honored for their strategic vision and innovative design. Once underestimated, the crew is now hailed as heroes, proving that courage and intelligence can trump strength. Stories of personal growth and transformation emerge. Crew. Members who joined the mission with doubt and uncertainty now stand and have discovered their inner strength and potential. Their journey from underdog to champion is reverberating across the galaxy, inspiring others to look beyond appearances and believe in the power of resilience and creativity. There were deep reflexes with the dust drop. The history of the weakest fleet has become a weak, victory, innovation, and strategic theme for brutal power. It highlights an important lesson. True strength lies not in overwhelming force, but in adaptability, innovation, and unity in adversity. This one proves that even the most underrated can achieve greatness when they use their unique strengths and work together. The success of human fleet is a reminder that creativity and ingenuity are powerful forces capable of turning the tide against seemingly insurmountable odds. The newly formed alliance between humanity and Aaron is a beacon of hope and cooperation in the galaxy. It is a powerful message that, with unity and innovative thinking, even the toughest challenges can be overcome. Through ingenuity and collaboration, this legacy of triumph lays the foundation for a brighter, more connected future among the stars.